Hey guys, this is Shirish and you are on Bonsai and Gardening Zone. And in this video, you will learn how to grow petunia flowers step by step with full growth updates. Also how to take proper care and get hundreds of flowers from petunia plants in pot and containers. All that is coming up. Guys, petunia is one of the most popular and beautiful winter flowers. Comes in all varieties of colors and bicolours you can ever imagine. Also some varieties have frilly double blossoms which looks mesmerizing. Petunias are no doubt best to grow in containers as well as hanging baskets. So guys, watch this entire video to know about 8 easy petunia care tips, and you will also be able to grow the most colorful and abundant petunia flowers in containers in your balcony, garden or terrace. Guys, you can grow petunias from seeds, but it is easier to grow them from saplings. If you wanna grow from seeds, use seedling tray and fill it up with fluffy seedling mix. If you want to know how to make seedling mix, there is a separate video on our channel. Petunia seeds are very tiny, so mix some sand with the seeds and sprinkle seeds evenly. Sprinkle a very thin layer of coco peat just to cover seeds. Don't sow the seeds very deep or it will never germinate. Although germination rate is very low in petunia seeds. When the seedlings have 3 to 4 leaves, you can plant them in their final place. Petunia can be grown best in medium-sized pot or containers as well as hanging basket, as its root does not grow very deep. But don't use very small pot as it will result poor and low flowering. Also, soil will dry out very quickly. Guys, I'm growing it in these medium-sized plastic containers which cost me around 30 rupees each. I made some drainage holes in it to ensure good drainage. Now I'm putting some gravels at the bottom to avoid waterlogging. Fill it up with potting soil. Now plant this 20 days old seedling into it and keep it in the shade for a week to 10 days. Guys, any fertile soil with excellent drainage is suitable for growing petunia plants. You can also make your own potting mix. You have to add garden soil 60%, vermicompost or well-rotten cow dung compost 20%, coco peat or peat moss 10%, river sand or perlite 10%. Also add 1 handful of neem cake powder or neem khali and a handful of bone meal. Now mix it well. You can get all that from your local agricultural shop. Guys, you can also grow petunia in soilless media in hanging basket. To make soilless media, we need coco peat 50%, vermicompost 30%, perlite 20%. Perlite will hold moisture, but if it's not available, you can skip it. It's been 30 days since seeding and plants has developed 12 to 15 leaves. After 40 days, flowering has been started and plant is now about 6 inch tall. Now I'm cutting the leader tip of the plant. This will encourage more side shoots growth. You should pinch all the flowering buds until plant becomes bushy so that the plant can concentrate its energy on producing more branches. Definitely we don't want flowers from very small plant. After 65 days, new branches has grown out and our plant has become bushy. Remember, the more bushier the plant, the more flowers it will produce. Guys, it's been 80 days since planting, and as you can see, all plants are now on full bloom and each one is covered with dozens of flowers. It's making a vibrant and colorful landscape. Guys, I have grown many single colored and double colored varieties. This is a special variety called as double petunia or Petunia perote. These double petunias are loved for their fancy and showy appearance displayed by their extra petals. The blooms are much fuller, making them spectacular in hanging basket and containers. I've got two colors of this variety, purple and red. Have a look at these huge, frilly, beautiful flowers. I had to give support of sticks to the tender branches, otherwise they will break from the weight of flowers. These flowers will last for a week or 10 days. As you can see, this small plant is bearing more than 20 big flowers and also many unopened buds. Guys, deadheading is one of the essential Petunia care tips you need to follow. It's very important to remove dead flowers as well as old and faded flowers in every 3 to 4 days, so that the plant can concentrate its energy on producing more blooms. Also look for seed capsules and snip them off. If you don't do it on a regular basis, seed pods will start to get matured and plant will stop flowering and start degrading. It's also important to remove the seeds developing portion below each flower. Don't just pull the dead flower. Cut stems directly above the next set of leaves to remove seed pod. Pinch it with thumbnail or use scissors. This step encourages plant to produce more and more flowers. It will keep flowering from early winters till mid-summers. In harsh summer, petunia plants become pale and stop blooming and then start to degrading, completing their life cycle. Guys, petunia plants can handle underwatering way better, but overwatering is the biggest killer of these plants. Never allow soil to remain continuously wet, as petunias are likely to rot in soggy conditions. Petunia flowers and foliage hates to get wet. It is important to water the soil and not the foliage, because wetting the leaves can promote fungal diseases. Simple way of watering bushy plant is to lift foliage carefully and then water by removing shower head from watering can. Water only when the top 1 inch of the soil feels dry to touch. Guys, petunias in a hanging basket with soilless media may need daily watering as it dries out fast. Petunias are heat tolerant and love sunny portion. To bloom abundantly, these plants require a good soak in the sun for at least 6 hours. Keep your potted plants in a spot that receives full sunlight. The most common reason of a petunia plant not blooming is poor sunlight. Do not keep it in full shade or you will just have leaves, not flowers. Petunias are very slight frost tolerant, so shift plants in greenhouse or indoor in frost. Guys, petunias are greedy and needy plants when it comes to fertilizer. For containers of this size, take a handful of vermicompost or well-rotten cow dung compost mixed with 2 teaspoons of bone meal powder and apply on the top of the surface in every 10 days. Don't lose the upper surface of the soil, as it may damage the tender feeder roots which are just growing below the surface. Petunias needs balanced NPK fertilizer also. I use NPK 19-19-19. Mix 1 teaspoon in 1 liter of water and spray it on foliage and soil in early morning or evening twice a month. Aphids, caterpillars, leaf miners and spider mites occasionally attacks petunias. So use neem oil 5 ml diluted in 1 liter of water and spray on the plant if you see any pest attack. Check under the leaves for pest attack. So guys, with proper care, a little knowledge and a bit of efforts on your part, petunias will reward you with masses of bright, vibrant colors all season. Well guys, that's all for now. Hope you find this video helpful. Please like, share and comment on this video in comment section. Consider subscribing this channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications of new videos. Thanks for watching and keep on gardening.